Hi everybody, welcome to the Bitterroot Valley and beautiful Darby, Montana for our continuing coverage of the Elite Professional Bull Riders. Peter Young and Jeff Marn, and this is the Elite Bull Connection this weekend in Darby. It's a team event, so we got 8 teams made up of 4 bull riders. The overall average score is the winning team. Bull riding is usually an individual sport, but you've competed as a team. What's it like?
I tell you what, this is one of the funnest events you get to go to. It does make an interesting twist. Tell you what, you're not only riding for yourself this weekend, but you got 3 other guys right on your back that you got to make sure you don't stub a toe this weekend. All the money counts on you each and every time. Here
in Darby, they also like to raise a lot of money for breast cancer research, which means at the end of our hour-long show, we got a bonus bull. A lot of cash on the line, and you got to ride a nasty bull.
Yeah, you talk about nasty. Badger milk, about 2,300 pounds of the baddest bucking bull in the world is right there. I'm excited, Peter. The things are going to get good.
All right, the Elite Bull Connection will get underway right after this.
The Ford Freedom Sales Event is on. And our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series. That's 0% financing for 72 months, giving you freedom from interest on America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on Ford F-Series, or up to $10,273 in total value on F-150.
Do you have a mid-size SUV and want to go camping? Well, now you can with Hamilton RV. Take the short and beautiful drive to Hamilton RV and experience the small town approach to buying a camp trailer, where the only thing aggressive about us is the price. Many Apex models are easily towable with minivan, SUV, and half-ton. Don't let your neighbors have all the fun. Let's get your family out camping this weekend with Apex from Hamilton RV. It's a short drive to save big, but only at Hamilton RV.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a run, because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics, and it's just been a damaging, destructive product. Tobacco doesn't take center stage, not in my rodeo.
Back in Darby for the Elite Bull Connection. No rain currently, but it poured this morning, making the dirt a soft, soupy mess. First up, this is Peyton Fitzpatrick out of Polson, Montana, riding for Team Esh, and he is on Honey Badger.
All right, Peyton Fitzpatrick, another one of the good young, up-and-coming talents we have. Polson, Montana, man, a good high school rodeo cowboy that's coming up. Tell you what, I don't believe he knows how talented he actually is. It's going to take a little more confidence under his belt to really get the money here. Let's see if he can do it. Honey Badger, another one of them young bulls that's got a lot of talent as well. Got things going, not what he was looking for to kick off the bull riding here tonight. But I tell you what, this bull, get up, Doug Clark, Scott Brutting, our judges here tonight. You better take a high seat. As he comes around there, you see Peyton doing nice. That feet started bouncing. Saw he didn't have a lot of kick, did not help him out one bit. At the end, he kind of got sat back on the pockets, spit him out of there. Got a little hitch in his get along. The young Cowboys, a lot of youth. He'll be back. They'll score for him.
Now Fitzpatrick only lasts 4.27 seconds. This is Zach Peterson for Team Smith from Velva, North Dakota on Nutcracker.
So Zach Peterson, another one of them good cowboys that we talked about. Here's a guy that's been featured every big bull riding there is known to man, coming off some severe injuries. Been featured in the Build Ford Tough series. This guy is a whale of a hand. Nutcracker, young Bucking Bull, Marn, and Red Eye Rodeo Company. Bucking Bull, come on. It's looking good.
Very close for Peterson. You got to hang on that full 8 seconds. And he was just shy of it.
But I'm telling you what, he's had what an injury is most of these guys would not come back from. He's been featured in the elite of the elite in the world of bull riding, so it's not going to be long before he's riding at championship form once again. You saw him kind of get relaxed, waiting on that buzzer, it looked like to me. But either way, shape and form, that bull might have been flanked just a little tight at the end there. He slipped. It's awful muddy out there. No score for Zach.
Brandon Wallentine, riding for his own team, hails from tiny little Paris, Idaho, near the shores of Bear Lake. And he's riding Montana Livestock Pretty Boy.
We talked about this guy. The buckle has avoided him for a long time. It might be his year. I love the matchup right here. Brandon Wallentyne, one of them featured bull riders of the Elite Professional Bull Riding. Come on, Brandon. This is the one. They've been in the high 80s on before. Looks like he's just having a nice day at the office here tonight. What a way. Controlled bull riding, Brandon Wallentyne. Showing you why he's in that top 5 each and every year of the Elite Professional Bull Riding. Nice little controlled bull ride right here. As we're watching replay right here, look how he's kind of gathered him up, reaching over the front. Every time he breaks over them hips, he's reaching over the front, setting back up square. That bull comes around. He did not. He might as well try to buck his tail off. Brandon Wallentyne, a good bull rider, steps off. Show me the money.
Oh, Brandon loves it, as he should. And the judges award him with an 81. Josh Toomer comes from that same Bear Lake area of Georgetown, Idaho. Riding for Team Toomer. He is on Darbacious.
So we talked about openings and the big amount of money they put up for this. This is Darbacious, that good bull. He can darn near lead. Ooh, I'm telling you what, we're going to have some decisions right there to be made. Looks like our officials are going to go down. You watch this replay coming back. That's that bull they call Darbacious. You see the laundry on the floor, re-ride options coming in. You saw him fouling at that gate right there. Our good judges said, you know what, he did not have an opportunity to compete on that bull like he should have. He's lucky he avoided serious injury. Still is going to be a little sore after that. Re-ride coming in for that good cowboy coming in. We're going to get to see him back.
Team Loomis is up next, represented by Matt Loomis from Donnelly, Idaho, central part of the state. Right on Lake Cascade, riding SOB.
Here is another bull they've been minting the money on. They've been about 85 points at the Elite Professional Bull Riding Finals, and Butte on this bull, SOB, from Red Eye Rodeo Company. Matt, oh, I tell you what, I don't know what it is. Sometimes some guys just think they got the good seat or something. They just go to relax, and you can't do it on animals of this caliber. SOB left him where he was looking there at the end, waiting on that buzzer. Did not work out for the good cowboy here tonight. Right about here, you see he's got controlled bull ride going on. Switches direction, and now you got caught waiting for that buzzer. Did not loosen up, shuffle his hips. No score.
Let's give the Idaho Cowboy a little Darby 110-11. You should go back and play that.
Well, so far the only scored ride is Brandon Wallentyne's 81. But Cody Wortman is hoping to be the second rider to last the 8 seconds. Out of Boulder, Montana, riding for Team Dorndorf, he's on Speedy.
So Cody Wortman, I like this kid's attitude this year is totally different than it's been in the past. He's ready for him, and he's been putting the training hours in, taking bull riding a lot more serious. Cody Wortman sitting in the top 5 right now. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as I go to bragging on him, he hits the arena floor pretty hard. But I'm telling you what, a lot of good things are going to be coming out of that. Cody Wortman this year, I do believe he's on pace to have a really good year in the Elite Professional Bull Riding. No score for him, though, this time.
Well, that was a speedy ride. Only lasted 2.43 seconds. Last up in this section is David Graham out of Great Falls, Montana, riding for Team Sports. He's on doctor's orders.
David Graham, the doctor's orders. Here's a kid that had a little college career up there in Casper, Wyoming, moved home to Great Falls, trying the world of bull riding once again. Tell you what, he's got his hands full of the doctor's orders. Doesn't get rode about 72% of the time he gets the Cowboys on the ground. David had one going there for a little bit. About 4.5 seconds. Looked like things were going good, but you got to ride it from 8 if you're going to get paid in the world of bull riding here tonight. No score. Watching the replay. That bull steps ahead a lot, which gets them Cowboys sitting on the back end. You look at our good bullfighters right there. Ty Berg, Garrett Smith, always doing a fine job when it comes to that.
So Brandon Wallentyne stands alone on the leaderboard with his 81. We'll be back with plenty more rides from the Elite Bull Connection.
Hey, we're gonna go to round.
Darby getting a little iffy as the clouds are kind of rolling in here for Coy Jones out of Donnelly, Idaho on Freddie Krueger. All sunshine right now for Team Wallentine. Brandon Wallentine earlier had the only scored ride so far, Jeff, at 81.
81, but I want you to look at the Clown Staffers on this one. This is one of them guys, you know, they don't have very much luck with usually. This bull steps ahead a lot, has a lot of moves, back and forth, shuffles at almost a sunfish is what you call it in bull riding terms. That means that belly has a lot of belly rolls. He's really hard to twist.
Wow.
And he's intimidating, as you just saw right there. Coy Jones, no slouch for a bull rider, but tell you what, you got to get over the front of that one, be doing the job just right. But that bull, he does not get rode that often.
Yeah, so that's 2 no scores for Team Loomis. Matt Loomis earlier, and now Coy Jones with 2 no scores. So we move on to Andy Siebertson, Belt Montana cowboy on Mayhem, and he is on Team Wallentine. So now you're looking at a team that could have 2 scored rides.
That's right. Andy Severson, one of them that's been featured in the top 5 in the Elite Professional Bull Riding standings. He came off some injuries, took some time off of the sport. He's got one going right now, but you know what? You land on your feet. You didn't try hard enough, and that's what it kind of seems to be right there. He just got laid back on the pockets. You got to drive yourself forward, especially if you're on a team concept. You're out there for 3 other guys that are behind you, and you watch it right here. He gets leaned over there, and you check out. I mean, that's where you're going to land, is where you look. So we'll call it a no score here tonight. He's a better bull rider than that. We'll see more out of him next time.
So disappointment for Siebertson, but again, Team Wallentine still has that 1 scored ride. This is Gray Fitzpatrick out of Polson on Team Esch on Purple Kitty. And, well, we got some noise in the background, don't we? Some lightning.
You know what? I was just about to head to exit stage left. The lightning came awful close. Here's the other half of the Fitzpatrick clan. This kid's good. Get up. Garrett Smith, another fine job. Tyberg. I'm still a little shaky over that lightning thing. That is not the first time that's happened in this arena.
Come on, this is bull riding, right? You should have some little bit of lightning. You got some history with this too, don't you?
A few years ago, that lightning not only hit the top of the pole, but it went through the bucket chutes, went a little bit through my hand and through a lot of these people in the stands. So there's some nervous people, I guarantee, along with me.
You're not going anywhere, are you? You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can see the rain coming down, but it's a no score on Purple Kitty.
You know, Purple Kitty's one they've been riding a lot, making some money, but I'll guarantee that Fitzpatrick kid will be back and more money in his future.
Going to see a couple tumors today. We already saw Josh going to get a re-ride. This is brother Trevor, also out of Georgetown on Rocky.
Here's a very deceiving buck and bull from Red Eye Rodeo Company. Doesn't look like the fastest. He must have a lot of power because he looked like one they should ride. They have not got to the 8-second whistle. You saw that guy right there start that bull just right. He kind of lunges ahead. You'll see the forward movement of that bull, and I think that puts all the power back on his arm. Mr. Toomer's going to have to come back another day. Rocky, another victim right here. Watch this big jump ahead right here. And I don't know if it just gets all them guys rocked back. It just looks like they should ride that one a little better than what he does, but there's got to be there's probably a little something said to it when you're tying your hand into one and then talking about it. It's a little different scenario.
Sitting in the bucket chute too, and just a few seconds ago you hear a bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
It's not going to make you very calm, I guess. So moving on to John Smith out of Malta. We're going to ride Airborne and on Team Smith.
That's
right.
right.
A good cowboy.
You know, John Smith, been featured at the Montana Circuit Finals, been in the PBR, got his chance at the PBR Tour. Let's keep it going. John Smith, the Malta, Montana man. Just got bowed over the front, and I don't know if we're going to have somebody call him on that. It looked like he got set over the front, maybe use that free arm, slap that bull right in the head. We'll see what the judges say, see if they caught him red-handed or not. And it looks exactly what happened. You see the flags down there by the judges. Meaning you can't ride him with 2. John Smith, one of their featured bull riders here tonight. Look at that free arm.
Yeah, right there.
Other than that, I tell you what, you won't find another bull rider tries any harder than John Smith out of Malta. Be a no score for him.
But boy, that would have been a good one.
It was.
That was a good bull.
Not the easiest one to ride either. These guys, they like them bulls that have just come out there, a lot of speed, a lot of those spinners, what we call them in bull riding terms, but definitely anything but.
Still Brandon Wallentown with the only scored ride of 81. This is Colton Torin out of Great Falls on Team Dorendorf.
This kid back in high school, 2012, one of them good high school champions there, University of Great Falls College Cowboy. County coup, another big lumbering, a lot of hamburger on this one, buddy.
Whoa. Boy, that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, here's a good thing that county coup is not mean whatsoever. Good history. I think Andy Novotny over in the Helen area actually raised that bucking bull from a calf and sold him, and he started be a little more than you can handle. But that right there, that was a scary situation right there for Mr. Torn.
Boy, he is fortunate. That bull just swaggered on by. So no score for Team Dorendorf. So you got Wortman and Torin got bucked off for Team Dorendorf. Now we move on to, this is Justin Swartz out of Twin Bridges, Montana on switchback.
I like this kid. I tell you what, he's shown me the last couple times we've watched this, the elite bull riding. He's been able to put some bull rides together. Another good matchup here. Wow.
Almost same result. Boy, that was just so dangerous.
Down in a good situation there. Our bull, Garrett Smith, Ty Berg. Look at Garrett in there. You watch this replay. I want you to watch how fortunate that bull rope went into Garrett Smith's hand. That bullfighter we had doing a fine job right there. You know, not to make any excuses for that kid right there, but look at that bull, not helping, no kick. And a lot of these bull riders, I know for me especially, it was harder to ride something when they weren't bucking on a nice rhythm like that rather than riding like that. You saw bullfighters, him giving thanks where it's needed.
He's going to buy him drinks tonight.
Oh, yeah,
huh?
it's steak dinner for sure for the boys.
Steak and shrimp dinner. Now, this is Josh Toomer on his re-ride. Remember earlier, Georgetown Cowboy was on Darbacious. Now he's getting unlucky.
Yeah, if there is a guy lucky in this bull riding arena, it's this man who come up with a re-ride on that, what he just had. They said, you know what, did not have fair opportunity. Lucky, been around a long time. One he should ride. Tell you what,
right, you nailed it.
Bull riding 101 right there. Looking over there, gives a little wave to his buddy on the ground. Lucky, I tell you what, that bull's been around a long time. I don't know how many thousands of dollars been won on Lucky, but another one you just really want to have under your name. Nice little bull ride.
So we got our second scored ride of the day. Wallentown with the 81 and Toomer is going to be pretty close. Judges give him an 80. So you've got two teams now, Jeff, with a score. You got Team Wallentown with Brandon Wallentown is 81, and then Josh for Team Toomer. His brother didn't get a score, but Josh did.
He was posing for his girlfriend up there. He's like, hey.
We'll be back to Darby and see if it's going to keep raining or the lightning will hold off. Just a minute.
The Montana Telecommunications Access Program allows Montanans with disabilities to connect.
My caption phone is an important asset in my work as a financial advisor.
I can stay in touch with the world without touching a thing.
My electronic learning box lets me speak to the world.
My amplified telephone lets me talk to my niece and my friends.
And best of all, for most Montanans, these services are free. Call us at 800-833-8503.
The Ford Freedom Sales Event is on. And our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series. That's 0% financing for 72 months, giving you freedom from interest on America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on Ford F-Series, or up to $10,273 in total value on F-150.
Hey man, got some chew?
No, man. This stuff's dangerous.
Hey, can I get a zip?
No way.
Why not?
Give me one good reason.
It's full of toxic chemicals. It rots your teeth, and it causes cancer.
Prove it.
It says so right in the can.
Why do you do it?
So then why do you chew?
And welcome back, everybody. Peter Young and Jeff Martin here at the Elite Bull Connection in Darby, Montana. A little bit of moisture in the skies, and Tanner Terrio out of Townsend, Montana, is on Montana Livestock's pen back, trying to get the third scored ride of the afternoon.
Yeah, Tanner Terrio, one of our good cowboys there. He's been to the Montana Circuit Finals. You know, it was about this time last year he came into this bull riding missing about 3/4 of his ear. He was in a bull riding accident. They had to put that back on. Things are going for health-wise him. Took a little time off of the sport, and he's right back to bull riding. Another one of our good ones. Really, really good bucking bull. Montana Livestock penback. Ted Odell, Cale Berg, Red Eye Rodeo Company. A couple guys owning this one. They're pretty proud of him, and they have a good reason to be.
Terrio on Team Esh. Here we go.
Yeah, Tanner. You know, I'm really hot. Look out. You saw that nice move there by Ty Berg and Garrett Smith coming in there helping another guy. Tanner avoiding all problems right there at that end. That's one of them bulls you don't want to lay around too far. But just like I said, look at how squared up he is right there. And that bull stepped ahead just enough to get him raised up. Looked him right in the eye and said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah, boy, that was close. Tanner Terrio with a no score, and he's got a sore arm.
Yeah, he's one guy, if he can stay healthy, look for big things to happen. I'd love to see him get back on the rodeo trail and in that good spirit that he's been riding for a lot of years. I think he's yet to see the best of Tanner Terrio.
Oh, that bull still wants a piece of somebody. This is Grady Jasperson. Remember earlier this year, had a big win in Great Falls. Riding for Team Toomer on Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy, another one of those bulls. They've been as high as 90 points. This bull originated up there in Canada, north of the border. A lot of big bull ridings were won on him, but I tell you what, he's also thrown some people off. Grady, another one of them guys, gets it done each and every one at a time. Look at the effort this guy puts out. Awesome bull riding going on right now.
Well, that is a fantastic looking ride.
Steps off on his feet like he owns him. Little chop horn red bucking bull's going to take him to the pay window, and a big score's coming up.
Yeah, third scored ride of the afternoon. This was a nice one.
Got in there. Look how he dipped his shoulder, and that bull kind of packed him around there. He didn't make too big a move. Big.
87, wow.
Yes.
So way into the lead. And so now you've got Team Toomer. You got Josh with his 80 and Grady with his 87.
I love that. Just shows how much confidence that guy has. Stepped off on his feet. Now the rain's coming down. Let it rain, because all it's going to do is rain money for that good cowboy. Awesome bull ride.
So Team Toomer with those two 80-plus rides. So Stetson Lawrence out of Williston, North Dakota is up next on Dr. Scott. And rain or no rain, he's got to get it done.
Yeah, you want to talk about a bull rider right here, sitting on the top 10 of the Bill Ford Tough Series in the PBR right now as we speak. Of course, the tour's not going on right now. He had some of these guys try to stay fresh, hit as many bull rides as he can. He's been to the Elite Professional Bull Riding Finals as well. This guy looked for big noise. He has a chance to win $1 million back in Las Vegas this year. Kind of neat just to see him able to compete in Elite Bull Connection here in Darby. Good little bucking bull. He's got his hands full here tonight. Awesome little black and white painted bull from Red Eye Rodeo Company. Wow. No. Now, if I was a betting man, Peter, I guarantee you I would have went the different way on that. Stetson, one of our premier athletes here, hitting the ground. He'll be back for more.
Boy, that was a quick bull, Dr. Scott.
Yeah, right there. You just see it. Just didn't work out for him here tonight. Stetson Lawrence traveling with all those good guys there. Zach Peterson, that Brady Olson crew. That's a stacked team here tonight. A few of them bull riders right there that have came down a little early, kind of unexpected here tonight.
Well, stacked team or not, that's so far a no score for Team Smith. And now with the rain coming down, you got some of the folks in the stands are getting out of there. And this is Peyton Nelson out of Smithfield on DC. Chance for this team to get 2 scored rides.
These guys, Smithfield, Utah Cowboy coming up to us. DC, a lot of moves that bull. That is one hard to twist bucking bull right there. No excuses, but that's a young bull rider with a lot of talent. Good high school champion coming in here, making a name for himself in the bull riding world.
Yeah, bull's this half the size
he
of
had
Utah.
More moves than a chicken on X-Lax right here. He in and out of, stepped ahead there, and that's not the way he could finish it.
I do not want to see a chicken on X-Lax.
I don't either. Tell you what, I don't want to see any more of that lightning getting any closer. It's getting to be back in action here once again in Darby.
I'm 6'5", so you just stay.
It's going to hit you first.
It's going to get me first, don't worry.
All right.
Mark Dorendorf out of Columbus, Montana, on Montana Livestock. Clown Eater. What does the clown think of that?
You know, there were 86 points on this bucking bull right here, so another one of them. That 87 is not safe yet here tonight. A lot of good bull rides yet to come. Mark, you got to go back to the drawing board to get that one twisted right there. That is an awful lot. That's a big handful of bucking bull right there. Look at that big brindle right there. You saw him reach down there, that first jump out of there. His feet go behind him. He's going to go back and rethink that one.
Yeah, that's 0 for 3 now for Team Dorendorf. You got Wortman, Torin, and Dorendorf have been bucked off, so they got one more rider up in just a little bit. That's Andrew Smith. They have to try and hang their hat on him. So this is David Graham. He's on Team Swartz, out of Great Falls on One Horn Wonder. I love this team concept. It does make it really fascinating for these guys, because now that they've been bucked off, they still got something to stick around and cheer for.
You know, and that it is. Camaraderie in the bull riding is already there, but this just makes it extra special. You could have one guy fall to the ground, like you said, and then another guy come back and be 87 and totally pick up the team. Oh, David, you're going to have a conversation with the rest of the team right there, because you saw him there. There's still 8 seconds, so you got to keep your hand shut for each and every one of those seconds to make it worthwhile getting on these dangerous bucking bulls. That kid spent a little time in Casper, going to school. About threw him right back to Wyoming on that last trip.
He was on his lean back on his backside before he even got out of the chute, it looked like. Well, now we move on to Ian Gonzalez out of Haley, Idaho, riding for Team Loomis. They're another team in need of a score on Dr. Walters and Irwin's Toothick.
Yeah, they were 88 points back in February at the Elite Bull Riding Finals on this bucking bull. One you can be a lot of points on, but you better do your job right. Throwing a little fit in the bucking chute. He wants to get him right. Nice little effort in there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, tough day for these Idaho Cowboys.
It is getting a little bit soupy out there. Looks like the bull's footing, though. Everything's good, though. That was not what he had planned here tonight. In getting thrown off early, but that bucking bull right there, wow, just a big fan of these animals. What kind of shape they're in. That Red Eye Rodeo Company does a great job of keeping performance up.
So tough afternoon for Team Loomis. They're 0 for 3. They got one more shot left. Some teams really need a scored ride coming up. Jeff, it's raining in Darby now. Look at this guy. Having fun at Danger Dave's act.
Danger Dave, if he can get him to dance like here, he can get him to dance anywhere. Good watching. That guy's something else. I don't know how much sugar he eats in the morning, but...
Well, it is going to be a sloppy mess out there in the infield. It is just coming down, but they're going to continue with the action here at the Elite Bull Connection.
Hear the thunder rolling in the background.
And that's the way to rodeo, right?
That's the only way.
Up there in the booth?
That is the only way.
Well, you got two teams, Jeff, that have scored rides. Team Toomer with 2 of them, and Team Wallentine with 1, thanks to Brandon Wallentine. So you got a couple teams, and this is their last chance to try and get something on the board.
You said a lot of money up for grabs there coming into our short round, and that awesome deal we talked about, that bonus bull for the highest mark ride coming in there. Some lucky guy's going to have an opportunity to give back for a bunch of money. We're going to go bull riding once again, though.
Yeah, this is Justin Swartz out of Twin Bridges, Montana on Speckled Ivory.
Speckled Ivory, another one of them ones you can be in the high 80s. Ooh.
That ain't going to get high 80s.
You know, and I don't know if it's because of the footing or the climate, but I was always told, and when I was bull riding, I mean, rain, snow, sleet, shine, you do your job each and every time. It's just, it's tough, the weather the way it is, but...
Boy, it is coming down. And you can see on this replay, the bull, Speckled Ivory, there, slips.
And what a job these bullfighters are doing in that awful tough situation out there for them. Garrett Smith, Ty Berg, our bullfighters in tonight's action.
Well, you got your hand in there. You're on the back of the bull. Wet or dry, doesn't make a difference.
No. You know, and what I was always told, your mental aspect in this point of the game is what's going to separate the champions from the guys that are just going to get... Because when it starts raining, you're soaked, you're wet, you'd rather go get in the car, but it's the champions that'll rise up, tie their hand in a little tighter, try a little harder, because somebody's going to get paid, whether it be rain or sunshine out. So,
well, and you came here to ride for 8 seconds, so you got a hot shower waiting for you, but right now you got to get your head all screwed on right. Because Colton Jones is up next out of Donnelly, Idaho on Rafiki.
Rafiki, big yellow, horn bucket bull, a lot of power, and you saw it just right there. We were just going to talk about how good a shape these animals in. If you're not sitting in the right place, doing the right moves, these guys, they've been hitting the ground left and right. Watch, you saw him raise him up. You saw when that head goes up like that, you're realizing how much power is in that back.
Well, Colton Jones just looked a little bit overmatched there.
He did. That's what it's going to be. Back to the drawing board in Idaho we go.
Yeah, well, tough afternoon for Colton Jones. They do still have a chance here in their short go. Moving on to River Stevenson out of Blackfoot, Idaho on Groove.
Love the matchup. Love this guy's style. He comes in, Blackfoot, Idaho cowboy. Goes to a lot of bull ridings, a lot of rodeos. He just cowboy through and through, this guy. River Stevenson, we've seen him in the elite professional bull riding finals over in Butte. So look for good things to happen. I love the matchup right here. 7-11 grew. They've been as high as 85. The mid-80s, kind of one that you want to have when you come into the bull riding.
Well, his team's already got 2 scored rides. This may be a 3rd.
Hey, you might as well try to buck off your tail. That kid's not going anywhere. He'll try.
What a great effort.
He tried, and his head hit the ground, and that is exactly when that 8-second whistle hit in a good timing. Scores are coming in.
Boy, that bull's got some energy and moxie, too. Let's take another look at this. It's worth every point. They're going to give him an 84.
84, watching that replay right there. What effort, what determination. And you look at that bull, he is slipping on that front end, but he keeps kicking, he keeps trying, so did River. That's what you want to see in the short round. Rain, it makes it a little extra special.
Well, you're supposed to get muddy, right? He's a bull rider. Come on, great job, River Stevenson. What a great afternoon for Team Toomer.
Awesome.
3 scored rides, so they are just running away with this team competition. We move on to Sonny Murphy out of Tree Mountain, Utah on Grizz.
Past national finals rodeo qualifier. He's fought off some injuries in this long career he's had. Love to see Sonny back in the sport. Trementon, Utah, man. The Grizz. Another one of them powerful bucking bulls, but one that you darn sure can be up in the leaderboard for a change. It's good to see this guy back in action in elite professional bull riding. Got his double H hat pulled down tight, I guarantee, because you're going to need it. Hey, look at this.
Good effort. Good effort. Not enough.
A lot of years that guy's been putting the bull ropes on, going up and down the road. So imagine that, how many injuries pile up when it gets down to the end of a bull riding career. Not saying this is any way, shape, or form that, but he's been there, done that. The Wrangler National Finals Rodeo Cowboy down a little early here tonight.
Well, that was close, but it's a no score for Murphy. So Brandon Wallatom not getting a whole lot of help from his teammates this afternoon. So now it's Andrew Smith out of Charlotte, Montana, on Team Dorendorf, and he's on the back of Purple Paisley.
Well, you talk about it. We always tell you about this guy. He's no bigger than a bar of soap is what you might say, but a huge heart. This guy tries each and every time. That's what I love about this guy and the way he goes after it. A for effort. You'll watch. Nice little matchup. Should ride this bull all day long. Nice. Reaches out, keeping square.
Landed on his feet. He's going to get a score.
Past champion of the Northern Rodeo Association. He's going to get another gold buckle by the time it's said and done. Awesome little effort right there. Scores are going to be coming in. We talked about that bull riding right there. Changes your mental aspect. The rain's coming down. Scores are coming in, Peter.
Yeah, 81.5 for Smith. Good looking dismount. And boy, those bulls are just trying to hop and jump in about what looks like almost 6 to 8 inches of just muck at this point. So first scored ride of the afternoon for Team Dorendorf, but it is Team Toomer that has already won the team competition. 3 excellent rides. And now we got a great rider out of Blackfoot, Idaho up next. This is Brady Olson on Buffalo.
Brady Olson goes a lot of those touring pro divisions, guy that's kind of right on that bubble to get into that next level in the PBR. So look for good things to happen. I love this little matchup right here. The Buffalo, the Idaho Cowboy. He could look up and eat a sandwich at that point. Awesome little effort. Scores are coming in. They're going to be challenged at leaderboard. I don't know if it's quite enough to take it, but we'll see.
Yeah, Grady Jasperson earlier on Wonder Boy had 87. That's the
It's going to be right up there. I love it. Watch this bull. He was not easy to ride. Jumping ahead, letting him take him each and every time. Perfect.
Yeah, when the judges liked it, they're going to give him an 85. So Olson now with the second highest score of the afternoon.
Yes, he should be awful proud of that. Doesn't let the weather spoil his attitude one bit. I love the confidence in this kid. Look for big things to happen. Nice little bull ride.
Yeah, so now down to our final cowboy here in this first round. This is Gerald Esch out of Trago, Montana. He's on the back of Fireball.
This bull right here, get a little long in the tooth, but tell you what, it seems as though the longer these bucking bulls go, the smarter they get. This bull still has a big attitude too. You can't be laying in front of this when the job's done. But this bull, they've been as high as 88 on this bucking bull. He's kind of coming down the end of his career, so just not a day off. He'll get you one way. He'll try to loosen you up. Good bull rider on top of him here tonight, Gerald Esch.
Here we go. Oh boy, that was over with quick.
Yeah. I mean, and then that animal right there has not missed many meals according to their diet. That Crystal Lick's doing wonders for these good bucking bulls.
Man, that's a good looking effort.
He is. And like I said, 10, 11-year-old bucking bull right there. So he's been doing this a long time, smart. Look at Ty Berg, Garrett Smith. If there is a good thing out of that is that these bullfighters are doing an outstanding job with not much help in that arena. The footing is terrible right now.
So it's official at this point. It's Team Toomer with Trevor Toomer, Grady Jasperson, Josh Toomer, and River Stevenson with their 3 scored rides. They win the team competition here at the Elite Bull Connection, and they take it running away with things. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got the short go, and we are going to see some of the top riders here in Darby. We got some cash on the line and some other great bulls coming up. Stay with us. The short go and the bonus bowl coming up.
My name's Charlie, and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it, and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there. So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
Do you have a mid-size SUV and want to go camping? Well, now you can with Hamilton RV. Take the short and beautiful drive to Hamilton RV and experience the small town approach to buying a camp trailer, where the only thing aggressive about us is the price. Many Apex models are easily towable with minivan, SUV, and half-ton. Don't let your neighbors have all the fun. Let's get your family out camping this weekend with Apex from Hamilton RV. It's a short drive to save big, but only at Hamilton RV.
When you travel the Highline, make your lodging destination the Comfort Inn in Shelby, Montana. We are centrally located and close to I-15, US Highway 2, the Amtrak station, the Canadian border, and an important gateway to Glacier National Park. A full day of adventures means starting the day off right with a complimentary hot and delicious breakfast. Spacious guest rooms, internet access, business center, indoor pool and fitness center, and much more. Call us at 406-434-2212 or visit us online.
The Ford Freedom Sales Event is on. And our biggest event of the year just got bigger. Just announced 0 for 72 on Ford F-Series. That's 0% financing for 72 months, giving you freedom from interest on America's best-selling trucks 39 years straight. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on Ford F-Series, or up to $10,273 in total value on F-150.
Time now for the short go at the Elite Bull Connection. Not your typical short go, Jeff. The team competition is over, won by Team Toomer. But now we got Brady Olson up first out of Blackfoot, Idaho. These Cowboys in the short go got a chance for one, some money, and number two, the chance to get on the back of the bonus bull.
That's right. You saw Brady with that 85 in round one. I tell you what, we've been talking about him. He's got some confidence. We told you about him riding really good in those touring pro events. He's been going up and down the road all summer long. Brady's got a heck of a bull underneath him here tonight. One, he can be a pile of points. But like we said, you know, there's the ground's a little shaky. These bucking bulls don't know any difference, and I guarantee you this guy's a champion. He wants the money. If there's anything to go to keep him going up and down the road, this is going to help.
Boy, sign of the times that we're at a bull riding event in 2016. Your buddy up there has got his iPhone out trying to capture everything on video. Look at that.
He'll want to have this one. I like the matchup here. Another good Red Eye Rodeo Company bucket bull underneath him here tonight. One of our premier bull riders thinks he can go good. Come on, Brady. Yes. Yeah. Look at that. Show me the money. I can't tell you how close he was to the whistle, but that was outstanding from where I'm sitting.
What athleticism from that bull as well. That was close.
You said it just right. It takes two to tango. Scores are coming in. That's the good thing we got coming.
He got a thumbs up, so he's going to get a good score.
Wow. Right here. Look how much ground this bull's covered, and when he's coming around, he's not just sitting there spinning. He's jumping ahead. Difficulty. Judge is going to warn him, Scott Bredding, I tell you what, sharpen your pencils. Big score coming in.
Yep, 88. You called it, Jeff. 88 for Brady Olson.
Highest mark ride of so far in Darby. Love it.
Boy, he puts the pressure on the other Cowboys. So Olson up with an 88. He had an 85 in the team competition. So it's been a fantastic trip down to Darby for Olson. Or I should say coming up from Blackfoot. So now we move on to River Stevenson. Another Blackfoot Cowboy. Here we go.
River Stevenson, another painted bucket bull from Red Eye Rodeo Company. No. Yeah, that bull did not. You saw him just kind of sitting back. He was being patient, wanted that bull to come into that tight spin. It just did not happen. That bull's way too smart for that. He said, you know what? I can feel him getting loosened up on the back of me. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It did not work out for the good Cowboy. I wish they could bottle up that youth and sell it at the stores. That's what he did. He bounced up there, right back like nothing ever happened.
So a no score in this short go for River Stevenson, but still 3 of the top scores so far here today have been from guys from Blackfoot. Olson with his 2, then River with that 84 he had in the team competition.
Yeah, a big talented group of bull riders.
Justin Swartz up next. Boy, I tell you what, Olson putting that pressure on all of these guys with that 88. And Swartz earlier today on Speckled Ivory with a no score. But I kind of like this format here with this short go. You got a chance here. Just 8 seconds, cash. Chance for that bonus bowl.
Just like you said, there's no reason why these guys shouldn't go up there, try to win the money. There's a big opportunity. Look at this bull.
Oh, man.
Redbird, a former PBR World Finals bucket bull right there, showing you why he has been featured. About 1,600 pounds worth of pure muscle right there.
Well, it's a tough afternoon for Justin Swartz, too. He got drilled. I don't care how muddy that is. He got drilled.
He took a yanking. That is a big bucket bull right there. We told you about the Red Eye Rodeo Company coming in, bringing a big trailer load of bulls. It's hard to do like that. Look at that. Sitting back in your pockets is not going to get anything done on a bull that size. About 1,600 pounds against 150. That's not going to match up very good.
Can you ever get to the point with enough rain where the back of the bull gets wet?
Oh, yeah.
And it's slippery?
You see a lot of those guys with those garbage bags trying to keep that rosin. So when they warm up them ropes, you'll see their friend pulling it up tight. They're running their hands up and down, trying to keep that bull rope really sticky. So that's a good way to show it up there. They want to keep that rain off there. That rosin doesn't mix too good with that rain. They'll have their buddy.
Mark Dorndorf up next. Dorndorf out of Columbus, Montana. On Montana Livestock. He's an old bull, been around a long time.
You know, he has. And tell you what, though, he's done a lot of good things in his career. This bucket bull's been to the PBR World Finals. Been there. He's taken some guys to pay when they've been about 88.5, close to that 90 marking. He's outstanding. I know Parker Bredding has rode him once, and he's thrown Parker off a couple times, so it just shows you what kind of caliber of bucking bull he is. He's been there taking the guys to the window, but you don't want to stub a toe on this one.
These mirrors, it looked like the clouds have kind of parted just a little bit. I mean, are we seeing some sunshine?
It is good, you bet.
And what happens when the sun comes out?
Suns are out, guns are out. Look at these boys here in Darby. Things are ready to party. Come on, Mark. Wow.
Now that bull slipped.
Yeah, there is no doubt about it. But you saw Mark, I mean, in a normal situation, and if Mark would have been aboard of that back of him, he could have been awarded a re-ride. But because Mark was already on the ground, that bull slipped a little bit. So I'm glad that bull's up okay. Mark's good. Looks like things just worked out how they should have there with the no score.
So 4 bull riders in the short go. It's Brady Olson with his 88. We got 2 more riders coming up and the bonus bull. We'll be back to Darby right after this.
Another one of these bulls that's been around for a while. He's just an honest.
Short go continues in Darby, and I tell you what, Gerald Esch had a short ride in the team competition. Let's see if he can do any better now.
You know, this is one of those guys, each and every time he gets on, it would not surprise me. This guy is outstanding talented. He is won the all-around. He's won the saddle bronc. His brother's a great bronc rider. Cowboy through and through, trains colts. Good cowboy. So he's going to keep on getting on until he gets it right. Let's hope it's right now. Gerald Esch, a good cowboy, been to the Montana Circuit Finals. We told you his history in the past. He's here in the short round and look for good things on this good buck and bull from Red Eye Rodeo Company.
Yeah, auction block. There's the nod. Wants to beat that 88. That Brady Olson put up. Boy, that.
Wow.
That's not even close.
When we put up the replay, we will show you why this bull has been about 70% of the guys that attempted to get on him have never made the 8-second whistle. There is a lot of power, and if you're not sitting in the exact point where you should be, it's not going to work for you. Yeah, right there. Steps ahead. But you saw, it was over before it started. That first jump, he had him 2 feet off that bull rope. And when he came around, all that power sent him right down to the arena floor. Luckily, about 2 inches of rain has fallen on there. Helped out the padding a little bit. Gerald, get your mixture right and come back, my friend.
Down to our final rider here in the short go. It's Peyton Nelson. If he can come up with an 88 or better, he's going to go to the pay window. If not, it's Brady Olson that takes home the $1,000.
You said it. There is things to be looking forward to here. A big bunch of money up in Darby and that opportunity, like we talked about in our opening. That bonus bull coming right up with $3,000 up for grabs. I know a lot of these bull riders could sure use this getting into the latter part of the rodeo season. Elite professional bull riders coming back for more. A lot of more bull riding events coming up. These guys need some money. Straight Jacket, the buck and bull from Red Eye Rodeo Company, PBR World Finals. Bull, no.
So Peyton Nelson, Smithfield, Utah. That's it. That is a big bull.
He is 12 years of age. That buck and bull comes back into the program of the Red Eye Rodeo Company as one of the most renowned buck and bulls ever in the arena in Montana. Awful proud of that buck and bull right there. Goes back to the great bloodlines, his little yellow jacket. So, a lot of hard work, those guys raising these buck and bulls. You see the great scenery we're up against here tonight. The great city of Darby putting this event on.
Well, just an epic day here in the Bitterroot Valley with the sun setting. We've seen it all, the rain, the lightning, some great bulls. And now, to kind of add to this storyline, Brady Olson, who had 2 fantastic rides, is not going to get on the bonus bull. Go figure. Gerald Esch, the guy that's been drilled twice this afternoon, has a chance for that big money.
You know, big things can happen to, you know, in this kind of event. It kind of sets it up perfectly.
And you got the pink horns and everything.
Now, we go to that bonus bull we've been telling you about. This is one of the best buck and bulls in the world, and there's a reason why they put $3,000 up for this great buck and bull, Badger Milk. He's been featured at some of the biggest bull ridings in the world and been the highest marked bull at those events. So, with that in mind, Peter, Gerald Esch not coming in with a lot of confidence, but there's, you know, the good thing about bull riding, it only takes one. And if right now, maybe this is exactly what he needs. Nothing else is working, so he says, run in the best buck and bull that you have around the country, and a lot of money up. I may change my game right now. Might change his whole rest of his summer. This might be what he exactly needs. He better be in the right position. This bull will knock the fire out of you.
Boy, if the picture paints 1,000 words, look at this. You got pink paint on his horns, flies all over his back, and Gerald Esch has got mud all over his shirt.
And let me tell you what, if he doesn't ride him just perfect, there is an awful big mud hole for him to land, and at least things are going to be a little softer out there. Badger Milk, I'm not going to lie to you where things are going. It looks like you'd have to almost go in the favor of this buck and bull right now if you're a betting man. But don't let the champion fool you. He can get it done. I've seen him before, be in the 90s. I believe that's what you'd be if you got this bull rode here tonight. Let's wait and see what we're going to have for offer. $3,000 up for grabs right now.
Look at that bull. Wants them off already.
He knows exactly where those big horns are at all times. So Gerald knows. I think he's actually tried to tempt this bull before. Let's watch it. Wow.
Look at this.
Look at what we got going here. Oh, took a big shot, folks. I'm going to look at the whistle, but from where I'm sitting, Peter,
he might have made it.
I think thumbs are up. It's official. Scott Bredin giving me the thumbs up right now. He's as happy as any of us right now. The effort he just put out, second to none. Big scores coming in, folks. $3,000. Pay that man.
Well, that is going to be a wonderful bonus for Gerald Esch. I mean, that was a fantastic ride, especially after what he had just done this afternoon.
Yeah, we've got to see that. We're going to see it again on the replay. Danger Dave's, he's rocking it out there just like Gerald Esch. All the troubles went out the drain right there. Awesome. Scores are going to be coming in, and I guarantee it's going to be the highest mark ride we've seen in this arena in a very, very long time.
And he gets a 91. So in addition to the cash, he gets a 91 on top of Badger Milk. This is the day that he's going to be telling his grandkids about one time.
91 points, gets congratulations from everywhere. I want to tip the hat to him myself. They're putting out the effort. Did not let all the buck-offs get to him. He overcame his adversity right there. It was awesome.
So for Team Toomer, Brady Olson and Gerald Esch, what a fantastic performance. And for Jeff Martin and our entire crew, Peter Young saying so long from the Elite Bull Connection in Darby, Montana. We'll see you down the road.